Game was always just having a love for shooting, whether it was high school, middle school, elementary school, or whatever. I was always knowledgeable about things. I could never get my hands on them, but I was always a fan of everything. I used to watch the kids, and they were able to get certain things, and I wasn't. But I was always up on my game. My favorite sneaker brand is probably Air Jordan, and it's kind of cliche right now in today's game because that's what everybody likes. But I grew up being a fan. I was a fan of Michael Jordan. I remember watching him. I remember watching all the games, all the playoffs, all the championships. So it's nostalgia purposes for me. When you get something, it means something to you. There's memories attached to it. I wouldn't consider myself a collector per se. I would say that I have a collection, because you can't have all this stuff and not consider it a collection. But it's all personal. It all means something to me, and at the end of the day, it's meant to go on the ground on your foot, and that's what I plan on doing with it. Do I rock or stock? I definitely rock. Everything I get is with the intention of wearing. I never get something knowing that I'm never gonna wear it. That's kind of pointless to me. A lot of people do it, and I'm not knocking them, but at the end of the day, they're shoes, and I look at them more as shoes than collectibles. It's a good thing and a bad thing at the same time. I see it as it kind of makes these stores able to hook up the employees a little easier and their friends. As to wear a line, it's kind of a little more tricky. You know, if you know a store got 2 size 13s and one's already gone before anybody even buys anything, you already know what's up. But with these raffles and everything, I just feel that there's a lot of trickery involved. These supply would definitely help things, but Nike is all about having things limited, and they want the hype to be, strong. So if there's a million shoes out there, then they're pretty easily attainable. So that means that next shoe that comes out, people aren't going to be scrambling to get it. It's not going to be hot. A lot of times if Jordan puts out a questionable colorway and people really aren't feeling it, what they'll do is they'll slap that limited sticker on it, and that increases the hype by itself. Okay, and then you got people that are going to miss out on that because it's limited. So guess what? When the next general release comes out, that's what the people go for. It's all a game. When do I think the hype started? It had to be right around the time where the Space Jams retroed for the first time, say about 3 years ago. And things kind of calmed down after that. But when I knew things were really bad, it was Black Cement 3's Black Friday a year ago. Like, the shoes are hot, don't get me wrong. They've came out like 4 times already. And they should have sold out, but they shouldn't have sold out like that. Like, people were just getting them to get them. I don't know, like, I saw people that, never had a pair of Jordans before. I don't know what gravitated them to this pair, but I don't know, that's when I knew things were like a problem. And then Concords came a month later, and that was just an even bigger deal. And then, like, every release after that, it's just been crazy. Like, stuff is selling out that shouldn't. Would I camp out for shoes? I'd probably say no. Would I line up and get there early? Yes, I've done that before. Last time I've done that was for some LeBron 9 Cannons, the military circle. Yeah, the one shoe I might camp out for, like, and that's just a big maybe. Seattle Supersonics Jordan 10. Like, I don't know what it is about that shoe, but it hasn't come out yet. They've never retroed it. But if I were to do it, that might be the one that gets me to sleep outside. Resellers are all about that money. I mean, I can't knock their hustle. They're exploiting, a culture that I enjoy, which everybody out here, they take it personal. Everybody hates the resellers, but at the end of the day, it's all money to them. I can't really knock them. But when you line up for stuff and you get it and you're trying to sell it double retail a few hours later, that's stuff that I don't like. My situation, I go to work every Saturday, so I can't line up. I have a hard time getting releases. So if somebody were to look out and grab a pair, I wouldn't mind throwing them a few dollars extra, you know, $30, $40 or whatever. But when you're talking double retail, and you're just trying to hit people in the head, you know, because they're actually passionate about it, I think that's wrong. Yeah, I definitely enjoy all the classic colorways and retros more than, you know, the new stuff Nike brings out. Occasionally they'll bring out some new stuff that I really enjoy, like the LeBron 9. That was a very good shoe to me. I picked up a lot of them, probably way too many. But yeah, older Jordans, older classics and stuff like that is more to the things I look for. Sneaker culture is definitely evolving, definitely changing all the time. Every release, there's something different. You know, it's like when something comes out, I'm like, what am I gonna see next? You know, like it's definitely a big change. Something that, you know, me myself as being in the game for a long time, I have to get used to. But if I want to continue to, you know, do my thing, I gotta adapt to change, like we all do. And just pick up what you like, man. Don't follow the next man. Be an individual out here. You know, just stay true to what you do. You know, you don't need a term. You don't need the term to be a sneakerhead. You don't need the term of being an OG. You just need, I don't know, just be you, man, and that should be enough for you.